Hello everyone, welcome to my video presentation about CPU scheduling algorithm first come first serve. In this video, we discussing about first come first serve, and we will show how the CPU are process. Let's start. What is first come first serve? First come first serve, FCFS, is a non-preemptive scheduling algorithm where the process that arrives first in the ready queue is executed first. It works much like a queue at a service counter. The first person, or process, to arrive is the first to be served. How FCFS works. The CPU is allocated to the process that arrives first. Once a process starts executing, it runs to completion, non-preemptive. The next process in the queue gets the CPU after the current one finishes. Before we start, let's talk about what is arrival time, burst time, completion time, turnaround time, and waiting time. Arrival time, AT, time when the process arrives in the ready queue. Burst time, BT, time required by the process to complete execution. Completion time, CT, time at which process completes execution. Turnaround time, TAT, total time spent in the system equals CT minus AT. Waiting time, WT, time spent waiting in the ready queue equals turnaround time minus burst time. In this table, we will see the arrival and burst time already have a set of numbers. We have a 0, 1, 2, 3 in arrival time, and in burst time we have 5, 3, 8, 6, before we get the results of completion time, turnaround time, and waiting time. Let's get the Gantt chart first. So, the Gantt chart is a visual tool used in CPU scheduling to represent how processes are executed over time. It helps understand, analyze, and optimize scheduling decisions. Main reasons we use a Gantt chart visualizes process execution timeline. It shows when each process starts and finishes. Helps track execution order clearly. Also, you can determine the results of completion time and help you to get the results of turnaround and waiting time. In the P0, the arrival time is 0. It starts immediately at time 0, and burst time is 5 units. So, completion time 0 plus 5 equals 5. How do we get that? So you can add the start time and the burst time, that's all. Next is P1. The arrival time is 1, but P0 is running until time 5. So P1 must wait until time 5. The start time is 5, and burst time is 3. So, completion time is 5 plus 3 equals 8. Next is P2. The arrival time is 2, but P1 finishes at time 8. So P2 starts at time 8, and the burst time is 8. So, completion time is 8 plus 8 equals 16. Last is P3, the arrival time. 3, but P2 finishes at time 16, so P3 starts at time 16, and the burst time is 6. So, completion time equals 16 plus 6 equals 22. This is the explanation of numbers. 0. Start of first process, P0. 5, P0 finishes, P1 starts. 8, P1 finishes, P2 starts. 16, P2 finishes, P3 starts. 22, P3 finishes. End of schedule. In this Gantt chart, there are the results of completion time. Let's put in the table. Next is the turnaround time. How we get that? You can subtract the completion time and arrival time. The P0 is 5, because the completion time is 5, and arrival time is 0. 5 minus 0 equals 5. The P1 is 7, because the completion time is 8, and arrival time is 1. 8 minus 1 equals 7. The P2 is 14, because the completion time is 16, and arrival time is 2. 16 minus 2 equals 14. The P3 is 19, because the completion time is 22, and arrival time is 3. 22 minus 3 equals 19. This is the results of turnaround time. Next is the waiting time. How do we get that? You can subtract the turnaround time and burst time. The P0 is 0, because the turnaround time is 5, and the burst time is 5. 5 minus 5 equals 0, 0. The P1 is 4, because the turnaround time is 7, and the burst time is 3. 7 minus 3, 3 equals 4. The P2 is 6, because the turnaround time is 14, and the burst time is 8. 14 minus 8 equals 6. The P3 is 13, because the turnaround time is 19, and the burst time is 6. 19 minus 6 equals 13. This is the results of waiting time. After that, let's get the total of turnaround time and average of turnaround time. How we get the total of turnaround we can add to the P0, P1, P2, P3, that's 5 plus 7 plus 14 plus 19 equals 45 milliseconds. After we get the total of turnaround time, let's get the average of turnaround time. How we get that? The total of turnaround time and divide in number of process ID. 45 divide 4 equals 11.25 milliseconds. And this is the results of total and average of turnaround time. Next, let's get the total of waiting time and average of waiting time. How we get the total of waiting time, we can add to the P0, P1, P2, P3, that's 0 plus 4 plus 6 plus 13 equals 23 milliseconds. After we get the total of waiting time, let's get the average of waiting time. How we get that? The total of waiting time and divide in number of process ID. 23 divide 4 equals 5.75 milliseconds. And this is the results of total and average of waiting time. That's all I hope we can understand about this topic.